So I've had this build listed for a while now on Marketplace, and I haven't been able to get it sold. And that is the reason I ordered this FX360 Pro in hopes of swapping the CPU cooler, improving aesthetics, temperatures at the same time, and hopefully getting it sold. So that's what I'll be doing in this video, swapping this into this. So I just removed the CPU cooler from the bracket, and basically I had to remove the ARGB ports, the PWM, and then other than that it was simply removing the fans because the fans have these clips on them. So I'll basically take those out and then get to the screw. Well, it's hard to point because I have the mic I'm holding the mic in my hand, but you see these? There's a screw right here and a screw right here. I basically unmounted those, took out the cooler, and the next step would be simply cleaning out that thermal paste and putting the brackets of the other CPU cooler. Another thing I forgot to mention is that I will be installing this mounting bracket onto the i7 in this build. Now, there wasn't really anything wrong as far as temperatures, but if we can improve them in any way and focus on the little details for the client, it's always not expected, but it's always wanted, always pushed. Well, at least if you want to grow your brand, right? So that's what we'll be doing, of course, after I clean that out. Now, I will keep this bracket on because if I take off this bracket now and then install it, that thing is going to be loose because imagine there's a plate in the back here holding this retention in the front. That's why there's 4 screws. So I'll keep this installed, install this, and then take this off. And then put on the new thermal paste, the new cooler, and this and that. But for now, that is what I'll be doing. So yeah, we can't do that anymore. Well, not what I was thinking. So this is basically held back all the way back here, so I won't be able to slot it out the way I wanted to. And also I was looking, I could maybe get the screw out, but when I'm gonna put it in, I don't want it to be going in like this. I want it to be straight. Because this thing's in the way, I can't get it right. So unfortunately we will have to be taking this out, but that's not too much of an issue. It's just me being lazy, to be honest, to save time, but it's something you have to do. So I just got the CPU mounting bracket installed, and I already assembled the CPU cooler. So this makes it pretty easy. So basically daisy chained all 3 of them, and then it leads to one end, which is where the CPU fan would go, and then the CPU pump coming from the pump. If you're curious as to how it looks pretty nice. This is what I was aiming for. I'm not sure how to explain how it looks, but it's almost like it's brushed metal going in circles. It's very nice. That's really what I was aiming for in this build, because I don't think that the issue with this CPU cooler is that it has like X's and it almost looks like an ugly logo or something. Now it could be that that's what was holding it back. It could be something else. Of course, I'm one person, but I try my best to make my builds as appealing to most people. And so I think going with this, getting some RGB RAM, and I'm looking to get like the Trident DDR5, which would look really nice in this build. And I'm gonna install a 4070 Super that I already have laying around. So after I install this, it will simply be the RAM. But yeah, that is the mechanism. And I've heard really good reviews about this, so we'll just have to wait and see. So this is the final product of the computer, and as you can see, the CPU cooler is now intact. I installed the RAM, I put in the GPU, and as you can see, it came out pretty nice. I honestly enjoyed building it, and I had mixed feelings about the CPU cooler, but I'm glad how it came out, and I hope you guys enjoyed the build.